To give you some context to this, this is my coaching gear on the back of the buggy. I'm halfway through my day, I've got half an hour gap, and 3 people today, out of the 5 people I've taught, have gone, have you seen that drill Rory's been doing? So I thought, you know what? We've got to bring it out. We've literally got to bring it out. And it's probably because he secured his second players victory in a playoff yesterday. Now, he won his first players in 2019 when he beat Jim Furyk, and yesterday he beat JJ Spawn in a playoff. Now, does this mean Rory for the Masters? Let me know down below in the comments, because honestly, I think with the reaction, 1, to this drill, but 2, to how Rory's been playing, it could actually be Rory for the Masters this year. I'm feeling confident, but let me know what you think down below in the comments. Now, this drill, what is it going to fix? It's going to fix a few things, right? Backswing wise, you're going to realize if you are turning enough. You're going to realize if you're lifting your arms too much, or in fact, I'm going to turn my back to you here, so apologies to this. You're moving your arms too much and not moving this enough. So your arms go really deep. This drill sorts all of that out. Also, we've heard terms around right arm. What does it need to do in the golf swing? It literally fixes that too. Now, in terms of downswing, for that golfer that gets a little bit stuck and throws their arms at it, it fixes that. And in the downswing, you could also label, you know, if you throw it over the top. That's why for me, I really put this drill into a category called an MOT drill. And what I mean by that is it works for any level of golfer, for any fault, and it really gets you back on track to turning correctly, setting the club correctly, and releasing it on the way down. So if you've got a little bit of inconsistency or just a lack of confidence, look no further. You know what? Teaching this morning, I actually really feel like the Masters is around the corner, summer's nearly here, golf season is upon us. So how do we set this up? I want you to really have a little bit of a look at this. So you would get your normal posture. You could do this, like I say, with any club. I happen to have driver in my hand right now. You take your normal grip to begin with. You're then going to place your trail hand. For a right-handed golfer, this is this hand here, your bottom hand. You're going to place it to where 2 fingers are on the graphite or the steel, depending on what club and what shaft you have. 2 fingers on the steel and 2 fingers on the grip. So just this position right here, that's what we're looking for in terms of how your hands should be on the club. You then should feel that you've got your right arm set nicely. Now, for anybody that's really struggling with that top of the backswing and transitional feeling, this is a perfect version for you. Now, I'll be honest with you, I have made it into a little bit of a club golfer version, so I've broken it down to backswing and downswing because we're not all Rory McIlroy, right? I said this to the guys today. We're not all Rory. We can't do it the same. So we've got our setup just like this. For the first phase, I want you to really get that feeling of allowing the right arm to fold and work to the top. Now look at this. I can clearly see if I'm folding that right arm, setting the club correctly because of this split grip. It allows this right arm, and automatically, to be honest with you, it forces this right arm to set correctly. I can quite clearly see if my right arm works too deep, what we said earlier. So that being like this. I can also see if I don't turn this enough, I just lift my arms up here. It really is a great way to get the correct sequence in that backswing. So what I'd encourage you to really do for your first golf ball, and what I would do on the range, is just practice that feeling and almost pause halfway, this position around here, work it up, feel it. This is what we're trying to get to, this feeling of this right hand above right elbow, not deep and around, because that gets you in a heap of trouble. And I say a heap of trouble, it really does. So feel it, really feel it. And you see so many top players. I said this to my coach guys today, right? That's the feeling. Keep repeating it. That's the feeling. All this drill does is allows you to unlock that backswing feeling. So now we take it into a shot. We get that idea, and we will look at downswing so shortly, but let's get in that feel. That's it. That's the feel. Hit the shot away, trying to apply. That feeling so much better. Because I understand where my club face is now. I understand that I'm not going to get stuck in those arms too deep, but I know I've got the confidence, like I said before. It's an MOT drill, so you can also take that confidence that you know you've turned correctly, lifted the arms enough because they're on top of the shoulder. In fact, just watch this back right now, me moving that club correctly. And I'll really strongly encourage you to try this drill yourself, working on those points and setting it up as I have. Now, let's talk downswing. But before that, like I just said, the Masters is around the corner and the golf season is upon us. I'm so excited, I can't wait. And this is a reminder, right? Start the season, make sure you commit to a golf ball. So you can use my code for Vice Golf, just here, I'll put it on the screen, and the link down below in the comments and in the description. Just use that ball fitting tool. Put a few little bit of details in, it takes no longer than 2 or 3 minutes, and it'll show you what golf ball you should be using. And then you can commit to it. So you're getting maximum distance, maximum control, and you're getting everything that you desire in a golf ball. Trust me, try it, you won't regret it. That's what I did, and I came out with the Pro Plus. So let's get into this downswing. This is really where I have adopted it for a club golfer. Now, Rory would tell you to keep the split grip up, feel the elbow in front, work it around. Now, yes, I'm not going to say Rory McIlroys is wrong on this, but what I fear for a club golfer is that gets us to be here. We start to move it around too much, and that's never a good thing, because we've been trying to keep that out of our game, right? What I want you to bring into your game, and this excites me, is this idea now on the downswing, we let the hands come together. We let the hands come together. It's almost like, and this excites me, look at the smile on my face. We're throwing power that way. Now, let me highlight whether you know you're doing it right or wrong before I show you the right. So we'll go split grip again. We set it up exactly the same. We're looking for this and this, okay? We're looking for this and this. Look at where I am at the top. This is what I'm after, right? Now, if I get stuck on the way down, look how I can't bring those hands together and throw power out here. I'm all cramped, and to be fair, this is where we probably mostly feel sometimes, right? Equally, if I'm split grip and I throw it over, I soon see that I can't do that. I can't then pull my hands in because I'm all here. So I come back to why I love this drill as an MOT drill. I work it up, I work it down, and from this point around here, around my right thigh, my hands are coming together to my left thigh. My hands are coming together to my left thigh. Now look how much of a sequence of power, of extension we're getting, whilst not getting stuck in the golf swing. That's why it really does excite me. So on the screen right here, I prescribe you to literally feel this as part of a driving range routine where for 5 shots, you do a practice swing combining backswing and downswing in both elements before every shot. Then on the golf course, use this as part of your pre-shot routine. And your pre-shot routine is going to take literally no longer than 20 seconds max, where you break it down as simple as this. You take your split grip, you go 1, 2, 3, together, your second practice swing, feel those elements, you know you're not getting stuck, you know you're not throwing it over the top, you know you're not lifting the arms, or you're not turning enough, you're not stood there on the golf course, because we all do it, questioning whether we're doing the things right or whether we're doing the things wrong. Right, here we go, let's give this a bash. It is windy out here today, guys. Thank you very much. You know what, as I said to you, I've got a lot of golf this summer. I think that's going to be part of my routine.